Hello, everyone. I did a free write last night and I was channeling. I don't know who I was channeling, but it has something to do with the past. Okay? And this is what they had to say. And it was almost like I was on the outside looking in, and there was like two people talking or two or three people talking together, and I was watching them talk. And these are the conversations that I witnessed. Okay? Just let you know. To keep delusions going and to change an environment or an idea, to do all that was important to bury the truth. So, in much for falsehoods, lies, and false realities, and straight up delusions of paradise, there was a false dream sold. Right? They fell in love. Like, this is too good to be true, but you know what? They're convincing themselves that I deserve this because I want this so bad. And ignoring the intuition saying, no, it's too good to be true. Don't do it. It's a trick, but they just wanted it so bad. They wanted it so bad, right? They fell in love with the idea of a story, of a dream. It was all fiction. And then sold it to them by an illusionist, in which was basically temptation of the devil. Because, I mean, the universe tests us, right? That's what it was. God uses people, places, and things to test us. And then looking in hindsight, the destruction, the wreckage that was left behind, in the view of the veil finally lifted, the broken echoes from the past of happiness once known, and all is falling away due to pride. Pride, because you did not want to admit that you were wrong, or you couldn't control a situation. Things fell down before your very eyes. Ow. They're very mad right now, me saying this, but hey. Jealousy. Greed. Pride. God shows us everything in our lives, especially after they are so sure of the choices that God has given them, saying, you sure? Are you sure? This is what you want? Are you sure? Like, the universe isn't just going to throw things at you to punish you. You are asked several times, and as you put energy out into the universe, that's an order. So they come back, like God comes back, the angels, whoever your spirit guides come back, and they say, are you sure you want this? Okay, you can have this, but you need to be worthy of it. Especially if it's belonging to someone else. Saying, my child, it deeply saddens me to my very core to see what will be for you, for your lessons that you have to deal with, like after you have. We're all subject and judged on our actions. And if you chose to ignore your intuition and decided to do your own thing against God's will, especially at a time like this, you must face the shadows within your own soul. You must. You absolutely are not going to be able to reach your happiness if you have not faced your own self, your own darkness, and your own shadows. Some people have them so deep and so dark that when they look in a mirror, they're not even there. They're a vampire. Like, where is your soul, sir or ma'am? How could you possibly, right? For the law is the law. And there's nothing any of us could do about it. But with grace and mercy, still love persists. Love persists for you. And even after the ground shakes and the tears of the gods fall in pain, and with this mercy, with love, the thought crosses your mind finally. What was this all for? Why was I so closed, you ask? Why did I push my blessings away, knowing in my heart space that this was for me? Why did I listen to the others around me? Why did I listen to temptation, they say? Looking back in hindsight, sorry, it's really hard for me right now. Okay, because I can feel it. I can feel the energy. It's rough. What was the universe? What was God trying to show you? I mean, you must ask yourself that. What was all this for? And why did you not listen, basically? Even love from the vessels chosen to relay the messages to you. Persons, places, things. Realize that your wounds of seeking to control your own life are echoed, trying to control others. And in fact, because you're not healed, you're just projecting that unhealedness on others. Like, actually stopping others from healing is a big, like, what the F? Because when God chooses certain vessels, like the chosen ones, to send messages, like, why would you stop that? I'm trying to help you understand how important it is for these messages to get through. Okay? Like, you have to understand, this is for you too. You. Okay? We need to work together. And you gotta stop the control thing. You gotta stop this. Whatever you're doing. That's not helping. Like, let's help. Help, help, help. Love and light. I love you. I love you. I love you. Right? Send love. Send real love and light energy and healing energy out. Project this. And instead of control. We need you. We need you here. All of this has been a test. All of it. The past 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, whatever. It has all been a test. I mean, even 10 years, depending on what it is. But like a spiritual test, you know? Like, the greater your suffering from the Most High, from the universe, from life, the greater your reward. Trust this very fact. In this society today, in the way things are, and the way that the vibration and the frequency is right now, with how people are thinking and what we can do with technology, right? It is guaranteed. What you work for is what you get. This is a very, very special time in human history. This has never been before. The whole frequency of the planet, with the people, with the mental space, with the animals, with everything. It's like a 911 call. It's like an alert on several levels, not just ourselves. Please, scientists, please find a way to filter the air and the oceans. And for God's sakes, please, right now, Trump, you hear me? We need to stop using oil. We need to use the solar. Use any other energy, because we're about to fry. Just saying, I pray it doesn't happen. I swear to God, I pray it doesn't happen. But possibly God will say, I'll just give up on this planet and start a new one somewhere else. Because how many times has God started over? Even written in the Bible for 2,000 years. There was another 2,000 years before that. Then there was another 5,000 years before that. There's so many civilizations that weren't even accounted for. And God was in true love. That's something to think about. Every single time with this human frame and this vessel, with this mind, God decided to give them free will. Right? Let's focus this species upon mammals. Let's focus this species, whatever. Think about it. About how many life there is out in the universe. Come on. Realize that your wounds are controlling you as you're trying to control others. Control, control, control. Yeah. Your heart is sent out. The universe complied. What you wanted here. You didn't even just say a word. But the universe responded. Say simply you wish in your heart, you're like, oh man, I'm so lonely. I just really wish I had someone to talk to. Or I really wish that I had someone that understood me. Or I wish I had a companion, or I wish I had passion for a lover that could F me right. Along with be, a real man. I don't know, one of those. Anything in your heart has manifested or is about to. For the ones that it has already, please be aware, this is your last chance, yo. You got till spring. You need to figure out what the hell you're going to do. Are you actually going to claim your blessing, or are you going to continue down into the walk of the void and control and say, I refuse to admit I'm wrong, or I refuse to let somebody else win. It's not about winning or losing. It's just not. I'm sorry. It's about, different aspects of life. I mean, you do or you don't. You get it or you don't. It's not winning or losing. Just saying. You wished for something and it is appearing. It has appeared. Know what you want and be aware. Be mindful, okay? Everything myself I pray for, I realize the truth. And I do not blame myself. Even though some, and I was aware at the time, unaware. However, if at any time you are tested with integrity, or your own morals are tested, temptation, the devil, that's what it is. It's to test you in your spirit itself. The trials of the spirit. Yep. Do not be mad, but realize that the Holy Spirit did give you signs. The Holy Spirit gave you signs. Mother Earth gave you signs. You were given signs. Realize this. But don't be mad about it. Realize what really happened, especially if things are going wrong in your life right now. This is for y'all, because I do care, okay? Honest to God, I care. I wouldn't be doing this. I wouldn't be wasting my time trying to spread a message if I didn't care. For any of those haters that want to say, oh, she acting, when, you know what, my likes are already, let's just take away 100 likes anyway to try to discourage her. I don't care. I'm still doing it, and that's it. This message needs to get out because I care. And your stupid rivalry does not matter to me, bitch. Sorry. Sorry about that, but shit. Jealous ass bitches need to go away. All of this was meant to awaken you. As I itch my ear. All of this was meant to awaken you to the truth of yourself, of others, and of what's really going on. And maybe you needed to move when you didn't. So don't ask why you're getting karma. And ask yourself, what did you learn? What'd you learn? Right? And next time around, because if you didn't learn the lesson in the karmic lesson, you're going through chaos or whatever, like, what do you know for next time? What are the signs you know for next time in case this happens again? Right? You get it? It's very important to realize these signs of the universe and know what to do and what not to do. Where are the red flags? It was several major lessons, all in one, actually, this time, wasn't it? Yes. Because you put off learning those lessons for so long. It just came down like an avalanche, like a landslide, because universe is like, no, you're here for a reason. You're not here as a damn puppet or a slave or a people pleaser. That is why this avalanche has come into your life. Because the universe is like, or God is like, wake the F up. You are meant to do something greater than what you are doing. Look at your life. If you're doing an ant's work, a grunt's work, and it doesn't matter, when you know in your soul you have the skills, you have the intellect, you have the willpower, you have everything that is possible, the gifts that God has given you, right? The universe has given you. And you're wasting them either hurting people, help people pleasing, being a puppet, being a flying monkey, doing things like anything to hurt people. It's just ridiculous. Any harm in any way is just ridiculous. Yeah. There's no need for it. It really isn't. What can you do to help the situation? If we heal ourselves, we heal Earth. We heal the community. We heal everything. The energy itself, because everything is energy, right? Everything is energy. And if we can heal that and bring balance back to the world, right now the balance is way off. Way off. The way that I could describe it, Mother Earth, Gaia, is a living entity, right? She's sick. Mother Earth is sick because she has too many mosquitoes drilling her blood. Oil, right? And then the garbage, the blockages in her heart, which is the current of the oceans in the air. Blockages, cholesterol. Can you understand what I'm saying? It's like, it's so as in as without, and without as it within. You know what I'm saying? It's the same thing. We are our environment. We are interconnected everywhere with our environment, with our universe. And it's not just our universe, it's everyone's. And if you think you're alone, you're not. Because your energy is connected to someone over there, or over there, over there. Everyone. Right? It echoes. It echoes. The lessons to do in times. Teach and learn. Discernment, self-love, morals, integrity, etc. And as a spiritual journey. Get on that spiritual journey, my loves. And growth for you. Where you are. For you are the ones. The special purposed ones. However, if a particular person asked, why would I do anything possible except the right thing? Would I push so far? Most important, what? I can't read that. As all things instantly. What was it for? Like, you pushed so far. Some of these people pushed so far to get an outcome, and the universe kept saying no, 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 no. Like, every step of the way, no. Like, nothing worked over the past how many years? No, 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 no. Stupid as is stupid as. Like, come on. I don't mean to call you stupid, but what? The signs were there. Why would you do everything except the right thing? Where something originally needed just 2 people. That's it. 2 people. To solve a problem. Because it takes 2. And then all of a sudden it blew up into how many people involved. Like, really? I can't, yo. This person is absolutely just... Can someone please untwist this person's wires in their head? Please? Because it's obviously backwards and twisted as F. This is not the correct way of thinking, right? That actually is a mental illness, if you think about it. Because, I mean, that's nothing to do with spiritual. Or maybe it is. I don't know, but shit. That's... it's probably possession, honestly. Like, what? Oh, 21 minutes, damn. Always ask the right questions. Like, before you act, just jump and be impulsive. Always ask the right questions. Like, think for a minute, right? Do not blame yourself. And do not get stuck on what you did wrong. Understanding that this was a test every time. And you only have so many times to not choose correctly before you will be completely retrained by karma. You get it? Shit. In having the solution now after the hard lesson. To what? What will I do? Ask. What are you doing now? It's always about a mindset. Next time something similar happens, you know what to do, right? Hopefully. I mean, insanity is doing the same thing over and over again. Make the list. I suggest make a list of what you want to do, what you don't want. You know, make a list. Seriously, it helps. Hang it up on the wall. And then have an artist, like maybe me or somebody else, draw you up a nice little vision board. I mean, this was my vision board, by the way. This is what motivated me. See? I can paint. Ask me 3 things and I'll paint something great for you. You can hang up on the wall. You can look at it every day and it will motivate you because it will be infused with my beautiful energy. To get rid of the pain and realize after this pain, the intent is not for punishment, but it's for learning. It's the choice, ignored or taken. It is from your ancestors as well, and your guides. And only a test. And it always is about a mindset. What's your mindset? I mean, if you think negatively about yourself, then of course things aren't going to work out well for you. You have to have self-love. And then if you have self-love and confidence, it's not pride. It's just like, I accept who I am. That's all it is. It's like, God made me this way, and I accept who I am, and whatever. Like, I'm not going to allow outside influences influence me, because that's God made me this way. I didn't make me this way. This is who I am. So why would I feel bad about who I am? You get it? It's like, these people are just haters, and they need to just, like, F off already, right? You feel me. I know you do. The outlook on the world, yourself, and others. You know? It's all about our experiences, yes, but shit. Time to love yourself. Because, I mean, healing is needed. And yeah, even dark angels can be brought back to the light, okay? Seriously. Because they're still angels, aren't they? It's all about what the Most High, the universe, wants for us. Because what they want or our universe wants is going to be for our betterment, for our happiest, most fulfilling life. Anyway, how does a parent love their children? Do you want your children to be happy? Most parents do. They'll do anything for their kids. So why is it any different to think of the great father or the great mother not caring for you? I mean, of course they're going to do everything to help you. You need to pay attention to your surroundings and synchronicities, and pay attention to your antenna, which is your body. Like, say for example, your foot starts itching or your leg starts charley horsing, and it's after like a certain conversation. You know what I'm saying? It's like shit like that. I don't know. I am a teacher. I'm trying to help. Honest to God, I'm trying to help. Okay? I do care, and I do love you. I'm trying my best to do what I can, how I can. Until next time, God bless.